everybody. Today we are going to discuss another group of fallacies called numerical fallacies. Numerical fallacies are very difficult to spot because technically whatever they are saying is true. But the technical part is where the mistake lies. For example, the terms number, percentage, average and range. If these come as part of your evidence, you have to check them very carefully because they may actually be telling something untrue indirectly. So first of all, let's see what fallacy can be there if a number is given as evidence. For example, 1,000 people living in Smallville oppose the building of a highway through their city. Therefore, if such a large number is against the highway, it should not be built. Now, here the fallacy is 1,000 out of how many people is not given. Suppose 1,000 out of 10,000 people who are living in Smallville have opposed it. So if the total number of citizens is 10,000, then 1,000 just forms 10% of it. So that is not a very large percentage. But when you see the number, you think it is a 4 figure, so it is a very large number. So whenever you are given a number, please check out of what total number this number is made up. The second term that needs to be checked is percentage. A very high percentage could still be a low number. For example, Academy School must be a good school because 100% of its high school graduates scored A++ in their school leaving examination. Now 100% means all the students who appeared. It does not mean that it could be a very big number. Suppose there are just 2 or 3 students and all of them got above A++ grade, then 100% is true. He is not telling a lie. The principal is not telling a lie. But the number is not very high. Alright, so this has to be checked, percentage, to see what the actual number is. The third very misleading numerical term is average. Okay, average does not mean each of the group. For example, every student who wants to get a well-paid job after graduation should join Business Academy. The average placement package of the students for the last few years has been 6 lakh rupees per annum. Now, it is important to remember that depending on the number of students, we need to get a total divided by the number of students. That makes an average, but it does not mean that every member of that group has got the same amount. So, if there are 3 students, X, Y, Z, we just need a total of rupees 18 lakh per annum, and it could be constituted like this. X may not even be placed, so he has got 0. Y may have got 5 lakh, and Z might have got above average, which is 13 lakh. So here we have got a total of 18 lakh, which we have divided by the 3 students to get an average of 6 lakh rupees per annum. Okay, average. So average has to be also checked very carefully to see how it is constituted or made up. And lastly, we have range. Range means the difference between the lowest and the highest of any particular number. So if I say, for example, the range of scores of class A and class B is the same. Therefore, the actual scores also must be the same. But here it is important to first find out at what percentage the range starts for class A and for class B. Suppose the range for class A starts at 80% and then 10% is the range, so it will go up to 90%. So the students of class A have scored between 80 and 90%. But for class B, if the range starts at 30%, the highest would be 10% more, which would be 40%. So 30 to 40% would be the range of class B. So the range is the same, no doubt, but are the actual scores the same? So it is very important to know at what a range starts and where it ends. Okay, so that is all for now. We have discussed all the numerical fallacies, and after this there are just a few fallacies left which I shall be discussing in my next session. So we will be discussing invalid analogy, quoting source of evidence as evidence, and finally scope shift. Okay, so So that's all for now. Thank you.